Welcome back to Protestant Violence. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV as Saxony, of course. We have a custom campaign we're doing, a custom achievement, I guess. We are doing the Saxon Federation. We have to grant Voltaire's nightmare, that is 75 princes in the Holy Roman Empire, whilst following a whole bunch of rules for how we can expand and especially how we cannot expand. We cannot fully annex any prince. We have to essentially unify religion and culture in our lands, and not only by the end, but we are limited in taking land that is of a culture that is not accepted, or, well, that's not accepted in our culture, in our country, yes. So there is a lot of stuff that's limiting us, and our neighbors are using that limitation that we have to just expand and expand and expand. We have a giant Polish-Lithuanian bloc here. We have a Scaria, Austria, Bohemia here. And the Ottomans are, well, they're always incursing. Can you incurse, or is that just an incursion? I don't know. But it's going to be even worse because Hungary's alliance to the Austrians was just annulled in this war against Poland here. And, well, I don't think that's a good thing for the Hungarians. Maybe we should look into allying the Ottoman. We are allied to Muscovy now, which, you know, might come up useful. We'll see. Right now we're once again fighting Austria's wars, and I, of course, hate it. But, yeah. We had to choose to help Austria here, otherwise the Polish would have grown again. And that would have been bad. So I guess it's the lesser of two evils. Lesser of two evils, yes. I'm still hoping that this costs the Austrians enough, but they're not really fighting much, which means they're not losing much in the form of manpower and stuff. I mean, they're sieging a bunch, which I guess matters, but yeah. How does Austria look? Well, they have no more manpower. Actually, Austria did hurt quite a bit in this war. They had 26,000 troops, half of which is artillery. Wow. And they have no manpower. Okay. That helps with any future wars against them. It's not that I see the war coming up immediately, but maybe, you know. And maybe they'll be hurting so much after this war that they will be hurt another way. What's France doing here? Oh, beating up English, of course. A Frenchman and Englishman meet in Canton. Why not? Why not, indeed. How's that war going anyway? Yeah. Ooh, hello. So it's been a while that I've played in Europe. When does the Iberian wedding usually happen? Isn't it already time? Feels like it should have already been time for that. And apparently it hasn't happened yet. Instead, Aragon is just being eaten by Castile, which is not much better, but I guess it is better. Truce to the Knights has ended, that is absolutely fine. Never cared about the Knights anyway. You go fight those Polish Baden. Do it. Kill many, many men. Ooh, this is actually going to be a loss for the alliance, which in turn means that I probably want to leave this siege. If they start walking on Warsaw, I will probably have to run here. And they are. Well, are they? Yes, they are. Let's leave. Never wanted to be in Poland anyway. It's a city place. Get out of there, get into Stettin maybe. And this is fine. At some point the Austrians are hopefully going to decide to sacrifice their running troops to piece this out. Because now the tide is shifting a bit. Austria's in low enthusiasm and the numbers are getting closer. Maybe at some point they realize that we're not really helping. and they're gonna lose sieges here. So if they can, they should get some peace. And at 60% war score with the enemy at low enthusiasm, there must be a possibility for a decent peace. So if the AI doesn't take it, it's purely their fault. I guess we give up prestige again. I hate it, but I don't want that unrest right now, because we still have some event unrest going. Should we? Maybe we should add a little bit to our troop sizes here. We're at Tech 9 or something, so building a bunch of artillery like the Austrians did is just bad. So I'm just gonna build some more infantry. Not tons, just a tiny bit. Maybe check on potential improvements. Any money to be made? Meh. That is not the best of monies. Any one of these could. Turing would be an excellent manufactory. Not that we have Tech 11, but we're not super far away from that either, so that would be good to build. Do I build this 11-point temple? I guess I do. The game is going to be long enough here that we will make our money back eventually. There's the end of the war. Giving stuff back to Austria, to Hungary, that's actually nice. So, cede Hont, Poson, and Trenching to Austria, which I don't like. Give Kors, Pest, Schalbolz, and Scholnok to Hungary. Money, of which we get a tiny bit. Power projection, prestige. Stuff. Could have been worse. I don't mind the feeding of Hungary here, especially since they're no longer allied to the Austrians. I do mind these places going to Austria, but it could be worse, right? At least the Polish got hurt a bit there. Now, we've been at war so long. Are we? We're not super ready to expand yet. People are still unhappy with our aggressive expansion. But I do want to expand. Any liberty desires? 20? 20 is not a lot. I can't support your stuff, right? You need to be at 50 so I can support. Loyal towards Austria. As long as they're not loyal, I can't support. As long as they're loyal. Otherwise, you probably could. What about you guys? Probably not. No. No. So where's my expansion? Dithmarschen grew too much. Dithmarschen needs to be punished. We can't quite get there, though. Wismar, so Lübeck also needs to be punished for taking Wismar, but they're probably in a trade league with a bunch of people. Riga, Hamburg, Friesland, Liège. Not actually the scariest of leagues. What would that get me? Oh, we need to deal with Westphalia at some point, right? We need to get rid of this or accept it. Probably get rid of it though. So if we get close to capping here, I'm just gonna spend it on that, I think. How much is it? Yeah, no remodifiers going on. This. If we were to take Wismar, it doesn't give us adjacency to Holstein or anything, but it gives us Wismar, which is Pomerania, which is a culture we accept anyway, so it's kind of mine. I would have preferred to take Rostock, but no, we can't. So if we wanted to take Rostock, we would have to first give Wismar back to Mecklenburg and then take Rostock. Don't love it. Wait, Denmark? Oh yeah, there's not only the trade league, there's also the alliance to Denmark. Yeah, maybe not then. Maybe not then. And our friends are like, no. So, that's not a target. So it's Münster then. It's Münster then. Who has very few friends, actually. Doop doop doop.
1
So I'm gonna get my armies over there, spend a monthly tick doing suppression, because I've talked about this, it is the best way to do it. It sucks, but it's nothing better. So we do it. If you're interested in why I would be saying that, there's a whole video about rebellion and rebel suppression on my channel from like 2 weeks ago, if that. So go watch that. I'm gonna say it's good, because that would be like presumptuous and stuff, but you should watch it. This is interesting. I'm gonna do this one. Well, these are, can I see this here? No. Peasant rebels, so it doesn't matter. Because now they rise up. I don't know, this seems fine. Alliance from East Frisia, I don't think so. Oh, so if I go for Münster, there's the whole Westphalian question, right? Would we or would we not? I've discussed this before, but I haven't gotten to a proper point. There's a lot of Westphalian land that we can technically take. So maybe accepting Westphalian is actually a good choice. Alternative is a Westphalian subject. That's always a bit difficult. So which of this land do we want to release Hoya if we can, because that's also Brunswick, right? Because that's an extra prince. And we leave one of these places to Münster, assuming Cologne is still alive. Cologne is still alive, right? Yeah. And then we probably want to release Oldenburg and take one of the provinces from East Frisia. The one that's Westphalian, so there's one, sure. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and accept the Westphalians. We can always go back and convert the land later if we do need the slots. But right now we have so many promoted culture slots, we're not using them. So, yep. Wait, how did that cause unrest? I don't think it did. I think it just recalculated. But still, that was weird. I mean, I'm gonna go to war. So turning off these forts is not gonna be for very long. But hey. We have a claim on Paderborn, right? And we have a claim on Münster itself. Good. I think I'm ready to do this. At the same time, who am I spying on? Oh, Münster. Do we wait for 30? Let's wait for 30. I won't be able to take 3 provinces, right? It's not a thing I can do. Well, this is just a 5 development one, though. Maybe? Maybe we can take Paderborn, Münster, and Westfalen? Or Osnabrück? Let's give it a shot. Let's make that one more claim. We also still have claims bordering claims, so that would be okay. I should probably put my other diplomat somewhere to talk to some random person that dislikes me. Like Lauenburg or Lüneburg or some other burg. Mecklenburg. But Mecklenburg pretty much hates me. Do we have a truce? We do not have a truce, do we? Saxony, there. 28. Yeah, we still have that truce for a while. Same here. But not here. Let's make Lüneburg like us, or try to. So they maybe don't coalition us when it comes to it. Or that they don't cause a coalition. It's more what I'm interested in. Sure. Might as well already build a siege stack here. Just so I don't forget and don't have the leader in place once we go. And we're gonna go relatively soon. Marry Austria again. Yes, I've been waiting for this. Hello, France. Now, I mean, what's our name? Amalia isn't the greatest, but she certainly has a husband. Not that it matters at all, unless our heir dies and we die before the new heir is born. We could disinherit our heir now, which may be a thing. We'll see. But we don't have prestige for it, so we literally could not. But we could if we could, if you catch my drift. I'm gonna rival Münster, that seems like a choice. I think I'm gonna speed up the spy network building here. Tick, 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 tick. Come on, give me that money. Not actually money, you know what I mean. Also overcap an admin because it's what I do. Claim on... Is it actually gonna be Osnabrück? Yeah. Let's do Osnabrück. Let's come home. Let's spend a tiny bit of admin. How is that institution doing? It's almost present in Hanover. And it's pretty nice in Leipzig and Wittenberg. So I could see putting some more development into Potsdam. That's what I did before, I think. Development edict. Encourage development, there it is. Just these 2 clicks. And so guy home? Yes, let's go. Why? I mean, I know why, but why? I merged the armies that I so thoughtfully prepared to have a siege stack in them. Now, declare war. I probably don't want to co-belligerent Nassau. No. I mean, if I were to declare war on you, all your friends would come. So no, I'm not going to co-belligerent them. Fine. Declare war. Take Paderborn. Get in there. Get in there. My siege stack is actually of incorrect size. So we need what? Oh, a big one. We're gonna need a big one. The old 9 and 1. 9 and 1. So you get into Münster. Ooh. Everybody's gonna get into Münster, but then part of you is gonna leave. They're gonna get away anyway. I guess let's stay at Paderborn then, take that war goal. That's a lot of people down there. We need to be a bit careful. I'm no longer at speed 5, which go me. And here they come, but I assume they'll stop. No, they will not. Now, this is woods. They're gonna have maybe even a +2 from the river. One maneuver, 0 maneuver. No, 1 maneuver. Yeah. So they will have the bonus. No, they don't. Interesting. Beat them. Lost more than they did. They only lost 3 and a bit and we lost 4 and a bit. But we defended the siege, which is what counts here. Let's reorganize these units. Make sure we have enough troops to continue the siege. This is over 9. It's over 9,000. It's literally over 9,000. Go back to Paderborn. Yeah, we could have optimized this a tiny bit. Left one guy back in Paderborn to be... What just happened here? Oh, Cologne got eaten? Don't like it. Come on, Emperor, do something about it. Ask for it back. Oh, the Emperor is like somebody weird right now, right? Is it Lüneburg, actually? Are you the Emperor? I didn't vote for you. Christian Ludwig I. von Welf. Yes, Lüneburg. It's actually probably the right, or at least close to the right dynasty for this region. The Welfen, so von Welf, were in the Hanover area. So that kind of makes sense. Should I be buttering up more people? I mean, the answer is always yes. But who? Who should be buttered? How do you like to be buttered? So Lübeck, maybe Lübeck is the thing. Yeah, we don't have a choice. They hate us a lot, so it seems difficult. But maybe. Why do you hate me so much? What did I do? Neighboring heretic. Pish tosh. Just come to my side. Come to the bright side. Always look on the bright side of life. Yeah. Sorry about that. The spread of Protestantism is not looking insane yet. We still need to do some work. Oh, we can force religion on people, right? I can piece out Nassau for forced religion, I believe. Because they're heretics. Filthy, filthy heretics. Yeah. That should work. I'm gonna wait for the siege of this place to be done before I move forward. I don't want to spread out too much. There's still like 12,000 enemies around. Maybe even 14 or something along those numbers. So Cologne did not come back, did it? No. What are you doing, Mr. Weak Emperor? Zero Imperial authority. That's certainly not part of my misdoing. Fortunately, nobody can vote for me right now. This is actually... Yeah, that's we're at A-2 effectively. Could be a bit rough. Big numbers. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Also, odd rivalries and overcaps. Welcome back to rivalries and overcaps. How's this going? That's not a good roll. On the plus side, the -1 doesn't do anything. But this is not good. And we have... Our front line is pretty toast. We might lose this battle. Which is not great. They probably out-militech us, but that doesn't seem to be doing anything. Cool. Admin spending. Can't put it into Potsdam anymore. We have... This is working out alright. Would like to have it be in Potsdam. Or maybe Braunschweig. How expensive is developing Braunschweig? 50, it's pretty expensive, but... Yeah... Sure... Let's give it 2 clicks. I don't give 2 clicks. Now, that's... Oh, but they also have a roll. I'm like, that's a roll, and then... We did win, but at what cost? 9,000 to the 5 that we killed. But hey, we have reserves, right? No, please give me that siege here, finally. 64%, that should work. Right? Nope. Do I need to rebuild things here again? I guess I do, right? You need to become a new siege stack. So first of all, let's select you and merge you. Then reorganize and make sure that the cannon stack is big enough. 8, 9, yes. You guys leave. Would love to go to Westfalen, but can't. Riga wants in. Oh, what's going on? What's going on here, Riga? War with Sweden, Denmark, Norway, and Lübeck. What's the war? Livonian attack against Livonian Order in the second. Yeah. I mean, you can have military access, guys, but it's not gonna do squat for you. You're just gonna lose the poor Livonians to the evil Danish. The evil Danish. Yes. There we go. Now, Westfalen is woods. Didn't we have the terrain bonus in woods? I feel like we picked that up. right? Yeah. Did I get that earlier? Maybe that's why we didn't have the river crossing. Maybe it's sort of cancelled out. Oot. 19th, 19th, perfect. And they're not getting away. We did cross a river, I assume. Yeah. I don't know why they get a +1 on the terrain here. We should be getting a +1 on the terrain. Why they also? We should get a -1 for going into woods and a I don't know. It's weird. Do you have a capital in woods too? So I assume what's happening is that mine gets cancelled out, and theirs sticks around. Yeah, that's probably what's going on here. So this is Münster, this is Nassau, and this is Hesse. Why is... Oh, they probably hired out Condottieri. And I probably got a message about it and probably clicked through it. I mean, not that that's the thing I would do, ever. But... we must pay the elite troops, I'm pretty sure we do. Lose 6,000 manpower is fine. Yeah, this is fine. Pay those troops. They're the elite. Stacked and wiped. And now the only thing that remains is killing these guys and putting some sieges down. I'll chase them to castle, it's fine. Take one more bad fight. Which should still be okay. We have twice their number. We should be alright here. Yeah, not quite a wipe. But that's gonna be a wipe. And then everything is gonna be groovy. Now, shift consolidate. Are you Siege Boy? You're not Siege Boy. Of course not. Cannon and 1, 2, 3. Get to Westfalen, pick up Siege Boy, and then get into Nassau. And the rest of you keep doing what you're doing. Trade League of Ragusa down. Stuff happens. Close to capping an admin again. We must be close to being able to take that thing, right? Oh, it's just a question of dough now. So maybe I should start to save up. It's gonna become a bit cheaper once Braunschweig completes and Potsdam, which is gonna be soon. But we're still gonna have to pay a decent sum. Let's take off the institution spread edict. And what else am I paying lots for? I mean, forts. Forts are really expensive. Army, duh. Yeah, I don't know. I wish trade was better for us. Maybe I should give do some sort of concerted effort to make trade better at some point. We could technically take Hessen. I don't think we're gonna be okay with the expansion though. France influencing Mainz. We really need France to give up Mainz. Yeah. Poor former subject. Under the thumb of the evil French. It's so sad. So very sad. Admin. Yes. Now I assume the use of admin for spreading is over. Yeah. So let's have a quick look at the cheapest place to put some admin in. Berlin is pretty good. Even has encouraged development on. Yeah. It's owned by an estate, so... but it'll be fine. On the other hand... Berlin does not have the institution spread. So what's happening now is that Berlin is... we just increased the amount of development we own that doesn't have it. So it's more expensive to accept the institution. Good. Keep doing the Lord's work there, literally. We're blessed. Money. It is a blessing indeed. It is a blessing. Excellent. Admin power. What's going on? I'm gonna turn off some forts, hoping that the enemy is not flanking us like all the way around. There's like 2,000 troops somewhere, but millenarism? Isn't that a bit early? I'm sure it's something else. Religious fervor. I don't know what millenarism is. Blah, blah, blah. End of days is drawing near. Oh. Yes. So that's in Wittenberg, right? Appropriate place for it. It being the actual starting place of the real world Reformation and all that. 5. So this would be okay. Goods produced is a bit annoying, but fine. Church power I don't necessarily want to lose. And... we could have the negative effect for much longer. Because we're jumping on that end of days train. We also get 1 national unrest, which is a lot, but 15 extra church power. I don't think we need 15 extra church power. I don't want to lose any, but we're close to taking our third aspect, and then we just needed to change things. I think this is a good choice. Maybe even giving up the church power would have been fine. Goodbye, Truce to Verden. How am I constantly overcapping here? It's just not fair. Yeah. Yes, I'm still unhappy about doing this, but it's Berlin. Where else are you going to put people in Germany? Just put them all into Berlin. It's how it works. Man, I hate being in Berlin for PDXCon. I mean, I like being in Berlin for PDXCon. I just didn't like the Berlin part. Anyway, we're at the end of an episode. I have no time to get into this. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you've seen, please do hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And talk to me in that comment section. I think we have had 2 episodes without comments now. That's not okay. That's just not okay, guys. No. Go. Now. Now. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.